Hello, YouTube land and creative people. Today we're going to talk about rock art. We can take regular rocks, which we find down locally, any place, go find a rock, get the perfect one, and convert it into a rock art. Something that is unique, something different, and something that you will be happy to share with your friends. Before you start, you will want to do your research. I went down to the local library and I got this wonderful book on rock art. It showed examples, how to do it, what supplies you need, what kind of paint, what kind of brushes, and so on. You need to start here. Then next is to find the right rock. In other words, you go to a place, and we're very fortunate to live in Carlsbad because all you have to do is go to the Carlsbad beach and you can get the perfect rock. So you go along until you find the rock, and it needs to match up what your objective is. What are you going to paint on? So from the plethora of rocks that you find on the beach, you need to pick the perfect one for your objective. So I'm going to demonstrate how to paint a cat. So this seems to be the best one right here. Let's use this and see what happens. The next thing you want to do is look at some permanent markers. These are Master Touches permanent markers, all different colors. And then you go into your acrylics, which is water-based, your brushes. First of all, you have your angular brush, your round brush. These are my favorite ones, by the way. The fan brush, and then for real fine work, you use a pointed brush. So now you pick your rock, either base painted or regular rock. Here I'm using a rock that does not have a base paint on it. On the left, the white cat, I did put a base paint. That's my very first one, by the way. And this is my second cat. So here I am showing you how, first of all, I draw the cat on the rock. And then I use some of my felt tip pens to get the highlights and outline it. And then my next move after this will be coming along with the acrylic paint. So here I use kind of a golden paint, but I'm not too satisfied, but I'll use it and I'll couple that with brown. So alternately I put a brown and a gold on this particular one, and then I'll leave the in-between lines the same color as the rock. So this is what I decided to do on this particular one. I decided to go multicolor because my cat, Boogly, the family cat, is multicolored. And in fact, I did a face on this with a multicolor. Not too happy with it, but at any rate. So I wanted the tail and the head to stand out. So I took these vibrant colors. I picked a pink. And then, of course, after you paint, you want to seal it. So here I'm using a polyurethane sealant to seal the rock in total. And that puts a nice cover on it. That way you can put it outside. Now, here are some of the rocks individually. You can see the palm tree, the Ninja turtles, the yin yang. Here's a chicken coming out of the egg. Here is a Triceratops dinosaur. Here's a T-Rex dinosaur. My grandson wanted those. Here's a fox. And these are the different ones I put together. Little ladybug. And then this is my Magnus opus, my little cat. And then you can see I kind of did a multicolor face. I'm not too happy with that, but I'll do with it for now. I can touch that up always. And then here's a Cocapella with a big sun on the side of it. This is really another one of my first. But you can see my cat, Boogly. She doesn't mind these two little rock arts that I set beside her. In fact, I think she kind of favors one over the other. Now, the next big process is how do you get rid of these rocks? That's a major effort because all of a sudden you're going to have rocks all over the place. And I figured out what happened. I put the rocks outside there by the front door, and my great grandson, would come out and steal them and take them back to his little cubby hole in the back and place them in his rock collection. So that's where they went. I was wondering where they went.
Don't take.
Here's what he said.
They stay where they are and don't move them.
So there you have it, folks. My experience for the last couple of weeks. I always try to do something new and creative. If you want to try something new, you'll like rock art. So if you have a hankering to do something new, that's what you want to do. Go out, find the rock, and paint it. Put your creativity in it, and you will really enjoy life.